Right, so now, where are we? San Antonio Bins. This is the third Bins trip of the trip.
Yep.
Yesterday's was pretty good.
Yep.
So let's hope that this does as well. I don't know, we've never been to any of these, so this is like it's all an adventure, yeah. This one requires you wear gloves, which we always do anyway, and no children, which will be so nice because normally I'm tripping over kids the whole day. So now we just got to see what kind of quality merchandise they got in here.
$1.25 per pound. Oh, August savings. Look, it's on sale. Any single item weighing 7 pounds. So that's the same as ours. Except this month we have sale pricing.
Alright, so where do we go in over here?
Hi. Good.
So I noticed the GoPros.
Yes.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, we don't allow videotaping
no.
here.
Okay.
It is not anything against anybody.
No, it's okay. We understand.
The safety of
A lot of them
Okay,
go.
no problem.
and the safety of the employees.
Okay.
I do apologize.
I understand.
No
That's okay. We'll take them off.
We weren't sure, we looked it up, but
No, I
Okay.
appreciate
Yeah,
you
it
guys
wasn't on your
understanding.
website. We did check.
I did.
Okay.
I'm trying to get them out
Okay.
there because this conversation gets harder and harder.
Okay.
each time.
No problem. We understand.
But I do. Thank you guys so much.
no problem.
Okay,
Here,
no
give me
problem.
yours. So,
As you can see, we checked the website for the San Antonio Bins. It didn't say anything about not being able to record, but we were denied the ability
when we
to
walked
record.
in, the lady very nicely
Yes.
came up and told us that we couldn't record in there. So we put the cameras up and went to work.
Yep. So we were there for a long time.
We were there a few hours. We were there longer than we really wanted to be, but
Yeah.
you know, they'd bring stuff out. We'd go look through it. We'd sort through it.
Yeah.
This is definitely, of the 3 bins we've been to thus far, the lowest
least
quality items.
Yeah.
The place itself was nice and very air conditioned. It felt good in there. I didn't have to have my sweat towel or anything. It was nice. It was It was very orderly.
It was very orderly. You had a lot of room to move around, lots of room for your carts, lots of room to go off to the side and
Most
do
of
your
the people were
comping and
polite.
organization. We did have a couple of, bad experiences with other customers. I had someone literally grab something out of my hands and rip it away from me.
Just yank it out of her hand.
Yeah,
It's like,
so
all
rude.
right,
And
dude.
then she was like smiling at me while she did it. And I was like, I mean, of course I didn't say anything. I just let her have it. But I was like, really?
You didn't even want the thing.
Yeah, I didn't even want the thing. But I was
that's
just
rude.
like, are you serious? Like, you actually just did that? Like, that was so rude. So that I found to be very disappointing customer behavior.
And then some guy who just was giving us the stink eye the entire time we were there. We didn't have cameras on. He doesn't know who we are. We're just shopping the bins like everybody else.
He was so mad at the world.
He really hated us.
Yeah.
Maybe he was doing that to everybody.
He probably was.
Because he seemed like an unpleasant human being.
He probably was, yeah. He was not happy.
I don't know why he was there. He didn't seem to want to be there.
Yeah. But we also had some really positive interactions
But most of the people in there
well.
were super nice.
Yes. Most people were super nice.
I mean,
yes. True.
I liked that bins. I would go back to that bins, except for the quality of stuff was just...
Yeah. Maybe it was just the day that we were there.
Maybe.
However...
But they brought out several carts of rows of new stuff. It wasn't improving any.
So their pricing was that it was $1.59 per pound. And then they had the same rule that we have in Fort Worth, that if you bought an item that was 7 pounds or over, it would be $5. And then they also had, for large bulk items like furniture, it was like priced separately. But we did find out that for the whole month of August, they had special August pricing.
Yeah, it was just fluke.
Yeah, $1.25 per pound. So we were able to take advantage of the August pricing.
Probably saved us about 10 or 15 bucks.
Yeah.
So
that, we were trying to take advantage of that. And found some okay stuff.
We got some okay stuff.
We didn't get any
This
bangers.
is not what I would call like, a haul, but...
We definitely didn't get
any
any
bangers. We got our bread and butter churn thing and the stuff that we lot up, that we store to the side and then do big lots of, like Barbie stuff and audiobooks on cassette, old stuff. So, all right, let's show
So
'em.
we'll dive in and show you guys what we got. We did pick up some stuff that we were like, maybe we shouldn't have gotten that because we have to haul it all the way back.
I don't
to
know why we
Arlington.
picked all of this up, but we have like 5 or 6 more bins to go.
I know.
So we're gonna have to be.
more selective.
Maybe we'll end up donating some more of this stuff back to the Goodwill.
Exactly. Or we might just sell it in like a big lot locally. I don't know. Anyway, we'll show you guys what we got.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with this stuff next to me.
Okay.
Oh, and first we'll tell you we spent $60.89 at this particular bins, and it says that we saved $19.80.
Oh, well, there's
So
the
that's
we
how
saved
much we
$19 on that sale price, so that's
Exactly,
good. That was
yes.
another $20.
Okay, so the first thing, Kevin found these 3 blank audio cassettes, and we always lot these up and sell them as.
I mean, anywhere I am,
lot.
I pick up blank media. If
Yeah.
it's 50 cents or less, I'll pick it up because they sell regularly.
Let's see if we can. Will that fit in front of you?
Maybe. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, 3 sealed RCA audio cassettes to go in a big lot. Once we get to about 10 or something, we'll sell them out.
And then 4 blank VHS.
4 sealed VHS. So I'm always happy when I find sealed media because it just
It's the
It
longer
sells,
it goes,
and the
more
longer it goes, the harder it is to
obsolete
get.
becomes. Excuse me. Then we found a sealed Disney 2019 photo album. So if anybody is wanting to
Relive 2019.
Yeah, 2019. We've got the place where you can showcase your photos.
She was in the bathroom. We were about to leave, and I passed this on the way to the register. I was like, it's Disney Parks.
It's just sealed.
And it's
so,
sealed. So,
yeah.
I mean, somebody will want it, and it cost us like next to nothing.
Yes. And then this was actually in a frame, and we took it out of the frame. This is
To get rid of the extra weight.
I just
and
thought
it was a crummy frame.
It was vintage, and I thought it was neat looking. It is a needlepoint, and it's vintage. So that's why I picked it up.
It's some sort of Jewish needlework. And if you remember, we've said before, we own a picture frame shop.
Mm-hmm.
I stretch needle points all the time. So
Yeah. Well, this one's not stretched well.
This one's not stretched well at all. But we could take it off of this board, roll it up, and send it to somebody to save on shipping. But somebody properly stretches this and frames it, this could be really nice.
Yeah. Okay, so next up, I found these vintage black leather long gloves. I thought these were really cool looking, and they're real leather. You can see on the inside.
They smell leather and they
Yeah.
smell vintage.
Yeah, you can feel on the inside that they are real leather. So I thought those were really cool. This is a vintage Y2K brand of a fleece hat called Jester Wear Fresh Lids. It's like I think it's a snowboarding brand.
You remember the 90s? They had a bunch of Jester stuff. Like there was Jester stuff everywhere. Not the brand, just like clown hat stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is.
No fooling.
This is a Reebok cinch bag. I actually comped this, and maybe it was a bad comp. We'll find out. But when I comped it, these were selling for like $20. So
I'm surprised
we'll find
by
out.
that.
We'll find
but I
out.
mean, again, this costs.
It weighed nothing, so it was worth the risk.
This will be $4 to ship. So we just need to make more than $4.
Then I got this big stack of Halloween Jell-O molds. These Halloween ones aren't worth tons, but they usually sell. And the ones you really want to look for are the Jell-O egg molds. Those will sell for a ton. The jiggler molds, these are just the Halloween shaped
How many
ones.
are they?
But this was a lot.
She got 6 of them.
Yeah.
So that's good. That'll help it sell.
Then I found these molds. These are in the shape of like a...
A leaf? What is that?
No, it's an animal.
Oh, it's a dog.
Oh, it's a dog?
Yeah, it's a little doggy.
Oh, yeah, it's a little dog. And this is not a Jell-O brand. This is a different brand. I think it's like Intex or something like that.
Holds Intermex.
Anyway, I couldn't find this online. I found this brand on eBay, but I couldn't find this particular mold. And so I decided to risk it. Didn't weigh much. It seemed interesting.
Possibilities.
I found a pair of kids' native rubber shoes. these were selling for tons a few years ago. These are just bread and butter now. I think these will sell for around $18 to $20, maybe as little as $15, but they will clean up really easily with a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and
they're light.
They're very light, and they probably won't sell until next summer, but they will move.
But Crocs and things like this sell so fast.
They do sell fast.
We always sell them. We never keep them.
And speaking of, we did find a pair of kids' blue camo Crocs that were in really good condition, so we did pick these up.
Oh, and in reference to the Crocs, what we do now is, because like we find lots of Crocs all the time now, and a lot of them are just not in good enough shape to pick up, but a lot of them have the gibbets on them. So we've just started stripping the gibbets off of every pair of Crocs we find, and then we'll collect a bunch of gibbets and sell them in lots. So today I found a number 1, a number 0, a money bag, an S, a Houston Astros, which is interesting, and a UTSA, which is University of Texas at San Antonio. So very specific, but still. Again, there's like 5 or 6 gibbets, and we'll just keep picking them up at every bins we go to if we see any.
Yeah. And then we did find this pair of Crocs. This is a men's pair.
Like loafer Crocs.
Yeah,
they're
loafer
like canvas.
Crocs.
They're not
canvas.
Croc material.
They do have like some very light staining on them, so we're actually going to throw these in the washing machine, and if they don't come clean, we'll just get rid of them.
Yeah.
But I think they were selling for
What's
around
the
$30.
11. These are my size. So
Well, you can
if they're
wear 'em,
clean,
yeah.
once they're washed, I'll wear them. I'm not wearing them straight from the bin. All right.
Next up, I found, the first thing I saw was this tag, which is a Carhartt tag. And it was a brand new with tags, Carhartt baseball cap. Nobody had picked it up. Couldn't believe it. This was after they had brought the new bins out, and people had been through the bins, and then I walked up to it, and this was still in there, surprisingly.
It's not going to be high dollar, but it's going to sell because it's Carhartt and it's
Yeah.
brand new.
Yeah.
Cool.
So next up, I found 3 scarves. I have no idea if they're worth anything of value. We'll find out. You know, it just looks interesting. It feels nice. I'm not sure if it's silk or not, but these are so light, it's definitely worth the risk. This one is terribly stained, but this one
Such a pretty pattern.
is obviously silk, obviously hand rolled and hand sewn, and it's signed Roberto Capucci.
And you know,
So,
these weigh
worth the risk.
nothing.
Yeah.
This was practically free. It weighs so little.
And then where's that other one?
Oh, I put it.
I'll show that one. So this one was
showed it.
Carol Little.
And so this one didn't have
So-
it. This is the only one that didn't have a name on it, this first.
Okay, next up I found, here, you want to hold one of these up?
Sure.
This is a set. This is a, what do you call these?
Wetsuit.
A wetsuit set. This is the bodysuit. The brand is US Divers, and then it has this like,
And it's manufactured in Taiwan.
what would you call this? Like
So it's vintage. This is like
bib?
this is
Like
a
a
body
bib?
this is like a bodysuit. It's got the
Yeah.
whole thing.
I think you can put this on and then maybe put this over it. I'm not sure.
This seems more like a men's and a women's.
But anyway,
That's what this
these,
seems like.
I did comp these.
I'm
and
not sure.
This one was selling for about 40, and I don't know how much this was selling for, but I found these in the Piranha bin after it had already been picked over.
Really good shape, no stains, tears.
Yeah,
really
checked
good,
the zippers.
really good shape.
Really good.
All right, what's next?
We'll do these next. Okay, next up.
Oh yeah, I found a Schleich donkey. You always need to look for Schleich because it's a good brand of little toy. Mm-hmm. And you can tell by the weight. It's hefty. And I was like, is that really? And I picked it up and looked at it. It's definitely a Schleich.
Whoa. Okay, next up I found 2 Barbie chairs. Barbie, probably Dreamhouse chairs. So we'll look those up, figure out what they go to. And I found this. What was this from that you said?
It says Disney on it, is all I know.
It looks like a little capybara.
Capybara, yeah.
Yeah.
It is a capybara. I'm not sure exactly what it's from, but it says Disney.
But it was Disney, yeah.
Jekko or Jaka, something like that. China.
Yeah.
But it's cute, and our daughter loves capybaras, so if it's not worth anything, then we'll just give it to her.
Yeah. I found some little Barbie items. I don't know if this is Barbie, but a little dollhouse, sewing machine table, a little Barbie balloon, some kind of little doll item, a little Barbie baby bottle, a Barbie dog, some kind of Barbie, I think this might be a life jacket. This
Yeah, it looks
is
like a
either
life jacket.
Barbie or maybe Monster High. It's like a chandelier. This is actually Our Generation, which is American Girl Target knockoff, I think. And so I picked that up. I think this is Barbie furniture shelf. And then we found these two Pokemon figures. This is a Psyduck and a Bulbasaur.
Pokey.
And then we found...
It's weird. I don't see any markings of any kind on either of these.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's very
They
odd.
are unusual. They are unusual.
I mean, it's just a very odd. I just don't understand.
yeah.
They could be like handmade or something.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
no,
they're
they have
3D
swivel
printed.
heads and stuff. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
And then we picked up all of these Barbie and Barbie-like figures, and we're just going to make a big lot of these.
Because we sold one before.
Yeah, we sold
of
a big
whole
lot.
bunch of Barbies we'd just gotten.
You can
And
get them for so cheap.
they sell, yeah.
And then I found this really weird-looking LOL doll that's like a dull owl
That is a
combo.
creepy looking toy.
Very bizarre.
And then
Very
your
bizarre.
shoe.
Oh, yeah, and then this random Barbie sock on a model leg.
On a form. That is very weird.
Isn't it weird?
It's a major award. Okay.
All right. Next up, we found this, I guess, like camp counselor Build-A-Bear.
I picked it up because he looked cute and he looked kind of like Snoopy.
Yeah.
A little bit. And then I saw that the tag is really old and faded.
Yeah.
But it says Build-A-Bear, so who knows?
So we don't know how
We'll
much
see about
he's
him.
worth, but we'll see.
I'd say based on cuteness, he's worth it.
This is a kind of creepy homemade
Yeah. We always
Arm
pick up puppets.
puppet.
Always pick up puppets.
I have no idea if this will sell or how much it will sell.
That is
for,
definitely
but
homemade and super creepy.
Somebody that collects puppets might be
Yeah.
interested in this. It's just
It's a one of a
really weird
kind.
looking. I'm really
Nobody
weird
else has
looking.
one that looks like this, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a big bad wolf or something.
And then I found this so cute jelly cat sloth.
So cute.
And I was so disappointed. I looked him up. He was only worth like $20.
Yeah, he's not worth much, but he's adorable.
He is adorable.
And normally, Jellycat's pretty
Yeah.
good. It just depends. Some of
Yeah.
them aren't.
And then I also found this jelly cat doll. I have no idea how
Which
much
we
she's
haven't looked
worth.
up.
Yeah.
But
I couldn't believe I found two jelly
we
cats.
always pick up Jellycats, especially in the bins.
Yeah.
Because price.
And then we found this Pottery Barn bear. We don't know how much he's worth.
No. I pretty much pick up anything that says Pottery Barn, too.
True.
Because it sells quick.
Yeah.
Pottery Barn, people love Pottery Barn.
I found this dual visor organizer new in the package.
Another brand we always pick up.
Although it's a little, the package is kind
The
of big.
package is rough, but the thing is brand new in there, so.
Want to do that one?
Oh, and we found, do you have the rest of them?
No, they were from yesterday. They were from
Oh,
the other
and
day.
remember, from the last video, we always pick up we always find these little Lululemon bags. They're always in the bins. I found 3 yesterday or 4.
3.
And then here's another one in the next bin. And if we find more in the next bins, we'll stockpile them.
Yep. And then I found some more vintage pantyhose. These are Kathy Lee Body Shaper pantyhose. I did comp those. They were worth it.
That doesn't look like Kathy Lee.
And Kevin found this Bucilla needlepoint to make Christmas ornaments. And it has a hole in it, so we have to make sure it's complete.
But I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
it
it's
is.
new and it just got torn.
Yeah.
And we just recently sold another Bucilla needlepoint, like really quickly, and it was like, what, 25, 30 bucks? It was an impressive sew.
You can do those.
And then, as always, we always pick up in-package IKEA stuff, especially at the bins.
Yeah.
So, some hooks, some Fintorp. These aren't going to be worth a fortune, but they're going to sell, and they're going to be easy to ship. and a Betty Lig. It's like a shelf hook of some sort.
Betty
but
Lig.
new and sealed. Always worth it.
And then this is a audio book, instructional self-help kind of thing called Start Late, Finish Rich.
We got so many audiobooks. It's disgusting.
I know, and they don't even sell that well.
No.
But it's always hard for us to leave audiobooks behind.
It is.
I guess, because we just like them. So, yeah.
It's our weak spot. But you know what? We'll lot them together and they'll sell.
It is a weak
eventually.
spot for us.
They just don't sell fast.
Yeah.
You have to put them to the side for a while.
And you have to make big lots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to get that other bin?
Yeah. You think there's only like 3 more things in here. You think we can finish?
Yeah,
it?
but this will just go with this stuff.
Okay. There, I'll let you do that one.
Oh, and I found this little makeup box. Little makeup jewelry.
Little trinket
Trinket kit.
Yeah.
Has a mirror. Little felt inside. A cute little crane on the front.
It's
and I picked it up because it's marked made in Japan.
Yeah.
On the back.
It is plastic.
It's plastic.
It's not old. It's vintage.
It's nothing
like
fancy.
Antique.
It is vintage, but it's not
antique.
And I'll say I dropped this on the floor and it didn't harm it at all.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Little guy.
Didn't break the mirror, didn't break anything. So yeah. And I just picked it up because it was nice.
Yeah.
And I like made in Japan stuff.
Yeah. I'll do that one.
And this I got because it's a coin bank. It's got a slot in the bottom here. It's like the back of a train. Now, she didn't really comp this one yet, so I'm not sure. It's got a little tarnish on the back.
I tried to comp it, but the comps were all over the place.
Would this be bronze?
I think so.
It looks bronze.
Yeah.
And it's like a coal car or a wood car for a train. So.
Okay, so this is something Kevin picked up, and it's some kind of football plate.
Mm-hmm.
And new in package. I did comp this. I don't remember how much it was, but it was worth it.
I think it's that thing that hangs right below in the tramp stamp region.
Is that the official name?
That's the official area. I think that's where it hangs. I'm not a football guy, but yeah, I think that's it. And it was new in package.
I think I might be remembering wrong, but I think it maybe sold for around $25. Okay, so this is another thing that Kevin picked up. It's a Vintantonio, and it is a recipe book and manual for a waffle maker.
I almost didn't pick this one up because we do pick up manuals. This one doesn't have a lot of content. It's pretty thin, but this cost us 10 cents maybe.
Yeah.
So it was worth it. So we got a lot of media, like we said, why? I don't know. But we did pick up a lot. So I got this book called The Fire Chronicle, Book 2. This one's on CD. Yeah, this is a CD book. So I don't think we got many CD books. Don't know if it's worth anything, but again, we can lot them together with other action or fantasy or whatever. All right, a Nora Roberts book on tape. Piers Anthony, whoever that is.
We got a lot of romance and several sci-fi.
How to have the confidence and power in dealing with people.
I might listen to that one.
Amanda Quick. Andy Andrews. This might be...
That's CD.
That's a CD as well.
Yeah.
Debbie McComber. Montana, Moon Over Water, and Promise, Texas. Maybe this is a triple threat. There might be 3 books in there. I'm not sure.
Bargain.
Until Today. Some sort
I don't
of
think
devotional.
you said that right.
Until Today! Exclamation. All right. We got a lot, so.
Yeah.
This one was a good one. This Stephen King. It's on cassette, but thinner. Read by Paul Sorvino. Mira's Dead. All right. Jane
we
Ann
got several
Krenz.
by her, so we can make a Jane Ann Krenz lot.
We got at least 2. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
There's 3 Jane Ann Krenz books, so lot. And let's see what else we got here. Johanna Lindsay. I don't know what that is. There's a lot of
I think it's romance.
lady books. Lady books.
And we got several by her.
Several Elizabeth Lowell.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's another Elizabeth Lowell. So these are all getting allotted together, obviously. Let's see. Jazz by Toni Morrison. Linda Howard, All That Glitters. Can't find a good way to stack all these. There's so many. All right, probably have to rearrange. Anne McCaffrey, The White Dragon. This looks like fantasy.
Yeah.
Kathleen Woodwis, The Elusive Flame.
Ooh,
romance.
Romance.
All right.
I mean, romance books do sell.
Yeah. Debbie McComber.
There's another Elizabeth Lowell.
Another Elizabeth Lowell. This one is Faith in the Valley by Ianla Van Zant. Wow. But it's new and sealed even. So.
Another
Nora Roberts. They actually had about 10 Nora Roberts, but most of them didn't have all the cassettes or the packaging was messed up and I didn't get them. I just got the good ones. You can explain that one.
Okay, so this is a audiobook of poetry by Red Stiegel, who actually lives in our area and actually is a customer of ours.
He came into the frame shop like a few weeks ago and got some work done.
Yeah.
So like he's a local Fort Worth person.
So we technically know him.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is is it sealed? No,
Well,
it's not.
It looks like it's kind of yes and no. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not.
Okay. So anyway,
It's
that's
not
what
sealed.
that is. We'll probably sell that by itself because it's kind of a specialized thing.
Yeah. We're not going to make a lot of money on these things.
No.
Okay, here's a sealed one by Barbara Taylor Bradford. New in package. All right. Penny Jordan, To Love, Honor, and Betray. Romance. Savage Shadows
Oh, that
by
one's
Cassie
definitely
Edwards.
a romance.
It actually says historical romance right on the
Ooh,
front.
historical romance. Looks like it's
Does that mean the romance was that good? It was historical, or
Yeah.
it's just in the past?
in the past?
Rosamund Pilcher, Coming Home. All right, we're almost done, I promise. Catherine Coulter, The Nightingale Legacy. Lights flashing on it. John Saul, Shadows. They had more audiobooks than I've ever seen in one place. Isaac Asimov, so sci-fi. Nightfall. And let's see what else. Only a few more. Andrew Greeley, In Search for Maggie Ward, which I don't even know. And Suzanne Brockman, Hot Target. Dallas Schultz, Lost and Found. This is a Harlequin, so it's definitely a romance.
Yeah.
All right, that is all of the audiobooks. Thank
Awesome.
goodness. All right. And then here's some more media. You found that?
Oh, this was, I don't know what this was.
It's just a CD.
Oh, it's a CD, but it's like a real obscure CD. I comped it. I don't remember how much it was worth, but it was worth it.
It's a Rainbow, Blackmore's Rainbow. And then I got this new sealed VeggieTales Greatest Hits. We've had this before and they actually sold.
We have? I don't recognize that.
Not this specific one. I'm saying we had other sealed VeggieTales
yeah.
music and it's sold. So it'll sell. People like VeggieTales. Especially when it's new and sealed.
Yes.
All right. And then I found this and it's Jim Henson. So, and it was sealed. VHS.
Yeah. We comped it.
Bear in the Big Blue House.
Yeah.
It just looked good.
Yeah.
All right. And then this thing
This
you
wasn't
got.
an unusual thing. I have no idea if this will be worth it or not, but this was I'm going to just show you. This was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I don't know. The light's really bright. But a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle bingo. And then it had all of these katana little accessories that go with it. So I don't know if this is vintage, exactly what this is, but we decided for the weight it was worth it.
I mean, yeah, we just decided to take a chance. To me, this looks like, these are just like some katana hors d'oeuvre plastic things. But, that alone will sell.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a full box of that. That's fine. I don't know about these bingo cards, but those might
It almost
sell.
could just be home printed. We're not even sure.
Yeah, we're not sure. But it was for the weight, it was worth it.
Yes, exactly. And we found two.
It was worth the wait?
Exactly. Two loose Barney VHS, but these will sell even if they don't have the cases. So we did grab those.
Hopefully they work. These are a little rough.
Yeah, they are. And we found this Xbox 360 hard drive transfer disc and this hard drive transfer cable that goes with it. So
Yeah, I saw the cable and grabbed it, and I was like, oh, a disc too. So
yeah.
somebody will probably want this.
We also found Xbox Tony Hawk Underground. This disc is super rough. We don't know if that's going to work.
Scratchy. I'm going to have to test this. I'm not confident this will work.
We're not.
But I'm picking it up if it's in the bins.
Yes. We also found an Xbox 360 Kung Fu Panda. This is not in its original case or anything.
No. This one's a little scratched, but it's not bad like that Tony Hawk.
We found an Xbox 360 Connect Adventures. This game is not worth much on its own, but in the bins we'll pick it up because we can save it for a lot.
Put it together, yeah.
This was a brand new sealed Kronos Quartet Heinrich Gorecki.
Sounds Polish.
New and sealed, and not worth tons, but worth it for the price we got it at.
Yeah.
This is a Jumpstart spelling game, and we actually have another Jumpstart game listed that I think is phonics. So we
Do
can
we still
lock
have
that.
it?
I'm pretty sure we still
because
have
we
it.
sold some recently.
Oh, then we might
of these.
not have
we might
it,
not have it. That's
but-
why I picked it up.
But they do sell. So
Yeah, people still like these.
Okay, I found these 3 cartridges. They are called music blocks. This is not anything I am familiar with.
I'm not sure what that goes in.
What it goes in some kind of kids thing. It's definitely vintage, and I don't know.
Since there's 3 of them, it was worth it because
Yeah, I tried to comp
whatever
them.
it is.
I had a hard time comping them. Just decided I would take the risk and give it a shot. Then I found this Paparazzi brand, just little bracelet. Probably not really worth it, individually, but we just grabbed it to put in like a jewelry lot.
This is kind of worthless.
Yeah,
This
that's
is just going to go
definitely-
with stuff.
Yeah, I just grabbed that to throw in a jewelry lot. I did find this real leather. It's marked Tandy leather. This is a leather wrist cuff bracelet. It's got like a snap, very Y2K looking. We have either sold one of these in the past or we have one listed that we can lock that with. So that's why we grabbed that.
Nice. Father.
Kevin found these 2 Louis L'Amour paperback books, which usually sell. So we grabbed
Louis
those.
L'Amour sells well. And we'll just keep grabbing these when we see them and create a Louis L'Amour lot.
I found this Jim Croce quadraphonic 8-track. They 8-tracks do not sell well, but they will usually sell if they're quadraphonic. So
And it's Jim Croce.
And it is Jim Croce.
It's got Bad Leroy Brown on it.
This is probably not going to sell, but I picked it up. It is a new and sealed Mount Sinai Missionary Baptist Church 8-track. I could not, there's no comps. I mean, no comps at all. I just figured it's new and sealed and
Somebody
just a weird item.
might want, anytime I find sealed 8-tracks, it's so rare.
This is a
so
weird
rare
item.
to find sealed. We find 8-tracks.
Yeah.
And they're normally beat up, but sealed and new.
So speaking of sealed 8-tracks, we did find a Frank Sinatra Old Blue Eyes Is Back sealed 8-track. So
We don't know. We haven't looked any of these up.
I did. I looked that one up. It's not worth tons.
8-tracks, people just don't want 8-tracks.
They just don't want them.
You know how cassettes, we'll pick up random cassettes, but not 8-tracks. This was rare that we picked them up, and this is because they were sealed.
I'll let you do this one.
Oh. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it's totally... As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's some cool Japanese stuff. And then I opened it up. It's actually a puzzle, like a small puzzle. See? And the inside, I can't remember his name for sure, but I feel like that's Ultraman because I used to watch some of this stuff when I was a kid. I'm not exactly sure, but all the pieces are still there. It's in really good shape. And we didn't even comp this because we couldn't figure out what it was on the spot. But I have no doubt this is of value and someone will want it because it seems really cool.
So next up is this blue vase 250-piece wooden puzzle by an artist named Kitty McCall. And wooden puzzles generally sell. They generally sell for sometimes a lot. Sometimes like $100. I don't know if this one is worth that much.
No, this one won't be worth that much, but
But we are probably gonna. We don't know if all the pieces are there.
Yeah,
we don't
that's the
know.
main problem.
But we might do that tonight in our hotel room.
Why not?
And it's only 250 pieces, so we
It's
can knock
always
it out.
nice when they're wood.
Yeah.
Like these are nice pieces. That does raise the value dramatically.
So we're gonna give that one a shot and see what it's worth.
We'll let you know.
All right, so next up, we did find one Thomas the Tank Engine VHS. These always sell for us.
We line them up.
And we found 4 Thomas the Tank Engine DVDs, which
that's pretty good.
Don't sell as well.
The VHS sells better.
The VHS sells a lot.
I don't know why. But 4 of them, that's good.
Yeah.
So
next up, we found this pewter George Washington figure. It has this screw base, so we don't know. I mean, obviously it came off of something. We don't have the full part, and I couldn't figure out exactly what it goes to.
Maybe a beer tap?
Maybe.
George Washington ale?
Exactly. So I did try to comp it. I couldn't figure out what it went with, but we just decided to grab it and
I wonder what
do
that
some more
does go
research.
for.
I don't know. So next up was this butterfly company. First off, I found this butterfly instruction book. Then I found this little bag that contains it contains this little beetle in it, and it also contains these little butterfly specimens.
Corpses.
And then I also found, boy, that's bright. You can't see. Can you lower the light a little bit? I also found this list of butterflies and this sheet that shows the butterflies. So I don't know if this originally this was like a mounting kit, like you could get the specimens and display this. It's obviously vintage. I tried to look it up. I couldn't find anything. I don't know if this is worth anything. It's very light, so I just grabbed it and threw it in the cart.
It's like a nickel.
Yeah, we'll
Like
research it later. So that might just end up getting thrown away. I'm not sure. I did find this Disney 25-year pin. It's like a lenticular pin, so I don't know what that's worth. And Kevin found this patch. I don't know what
I've also started picking up, just like with the gibbets. Mm-hmm. If I see a loose patch, they wanted $4 for it, wherever they had it. This one says Wilford Hale U.S. Air Force Medical Center. So the patch is like this, it's a cool patch.
And then we found a new and sealed Billie Eilish poster.
Which we're not sure if it's worth anything, but if it's not, we'll give it to Nina.
Yeah. And then the last thing was a surprising find.
What was the last thing? Oh, not the last.
Oh.
You got this, so you have to wear it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I found this, I guess it's like is it Hamburglar? I found this mask.
It's criminal. Oh.
That
is a look. Maybe it's not hamburger. It's something else. And I know I've seen what it is. I just can't place it. But still, it's really cool and it's in really good shape.
It's latex.
So
I'll just finish out the video like this.
Okay.
Okay, so you do your next thing.
And then the last thing is, if you remember from the last bins, I found a Lego bin, this exact Lego bin with a bunch of Legos in it. And guess what? Today I found an empty bin and Wendy found a bunch of Legos. So now we have another bin full of Legos.
All right, well that finishes
that's
out
pretty much it.
This haul. From the San Antonio bins.
I really hope the first bins, tomorrow is Katy, Texas, which is outside of Houston.
That's where we are right now.
It's outside of Houston. So
yeah,
we haven't been, so we don't know what it's going to be like. And
we don't know if we can record.
We don't know if we can record. We don't know if they're going to have really good stuff because we're in a suburb, so
yeah,
we might get some good stuff.
Yeah.
You just never know because the suburb of Austin was worse than the city of Austin.
Yeah.
So
true.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I can't look at you in that thing. It's really driving me crazy.
All right. Well, we will see you on the next video, and hopefully you'll get to have some bins footage. If not, we'll see you in the next
I hope so.
fall.
At least at one of these, we know when we get back home, at least in Fort Worth, we'll be able to give you some bins footage. But
Yeah.
and probably Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
All right. Well, we will catch you guys on the flip side.